So, my first question is, what do you think? Who will eventually win in the current conflict?
Who is going to win in the war between Ukraine and Russia, right?
Yes, the ongoing conflict.
Well, I think the countries which are gonna win the most, I think one of them is United States because they benefit from the war, I think. That's my opinion. Probably some countries in the West too. And regarding the war, I don't think that the war is gonna end soon. I think the war will go on for a long time, so the war will not be closed unless there is discussion for peace talks. So if there is discussion for peace talks and peace agreement is reached, then the war will stop. But if there is no peace agreement, then I think the war will go on for some long time, but it might not be fully active, but the conflict will not be closed.
You mean to say that it will not be closed, but it will be sort of frozen?
In some sort of way, yes.
Okay, so my another question for you is that you know the media says that basically the media says that Russia is losing and Russia is going to collapse. However, I personally I cannot see the collapse of Russia in the near future. In my opinion, Russia has survived and will survive any sort of restrictions, sanctions, and the Russian economy will not suffer in the long run, not even in the mid terms. You see, what do you think?
Okay, so regarding your question, whether Russia is going to suffer severe consequences as a result of the war, I think that, well, first of all, let's discuss if Russia is winning the war or losing the war or whatever.
Okay, so
I
what?
don't think I don't think there is a definitive answer to the question, is Russia losing or winning, right? I can say that they are not losing as the media is describing them. And I can also say that they are not winning as the Russians would have liked to win or predict to win or whatever other form that they think that they would potentially be winning, but I don't think they are winning at the level that they expected or at the level the Russian people think that they are winning. So, yeah, but what Russia is winning from the war is another thing, is that they are trying to take some territory which is gonna belong to them and is gonna help them in the long run. And most importantly, they are winning by showing the West that they are currently in a war with Ukraine, where a country like Ukraine was collaborating with the West, and Russia doesn't like this because it sees them as a threat or whatever other form of dislike. So yes, they're showing the world that they do not mess with, they shouldn't mess with Russia in terms of like trying to divide Russia or like to impose threat. But I don't support the war. I don't think the war is right. I think a lot of people in Ukraine are suffering. It's not that I support the Ukrainian politics. I support the people in Ukraine who are suffering. I support people in Russia too. I don't support the war, but It's not that I'm fully against Russia or fully
Mm-hmm.
pro-Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. If you or other people ask me, do you support the war? Uh, my usual answer to this is that I support my country, Russia. War is always bad. It's never good. It's always bad. But in the current situation, I am highly interested in the victory of Russia, my country.
Okay, that's very understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate when people have good talk without insults, without f this, f that. So
Yeah, no
I
problem.
like adequate people. So thank you,
Yeah,
bro.
thank you. But I would prefer a lot if you post this on YouTube, but if you want to post it, you can post it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, bye.
How do you say мир мир упавшим?
Yeah, Miropashin.
Bye bye. До свидания.
Bye. Bye.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm great. Thank you.
Uh, okay, so what were you doing?
Just talking to people.
You learning English?
Well, I'm actually practicing it. I've learned it already. Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from India.
I am from Russia.
Good, good, good.
Good. Okay. So what are you talking about here?
Well, I have nothing to talk about apparently. I just talk whatever comes in my mind.
Okay. Are you into politics?
Yeah, I am very much into politics.
Okay. May I ask you some questions, please?
Sure, sure, go ahead.
Okay. What do you think about the current conflict between Russia and Ukraine?
I fully support Russia. I mean, Russia is politically correct and
Oh,
morally correct.
oh, thank you, thank you. So, I'd like to ask you another question.
Sure, sure, go ahead.
Who do you think will eventually win this conflict?
Well, everybody knows Russia will win this conflict. Europe can't supply Ukraine forever with weapons. They
Yes,
will
yes,
eventually run out of them.
yes, and Ukraine don't have that much people, that many
Yeah,
people. Yeah,
they
Russia.
will lose eventually one day or other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, bro. Listen, uh, do you think that the trade between Russia and India will eventually increase more and more?
Yeah, currently we are about $100 billion, and I am pretty sure it is going to only increase from here. It is definitely not going to decrease. It will go up to $150 billion
Good,
around.
good. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, I am very much actually into Russian politics. I very
Good.
much follow Russian politics, and I am an admirer of Russia actually. And
Thank
Mr.
you.
Putin.
Yeah.
I idolize Mr. Putin. Mr. Putin is my idol actually.
Thank you. Well, your Prime Minister Modi is also a good politician. He's
Yeah, he's good.
yeah. Thank you. Bye.